Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin and welcome to the Naio Nails channel. We are going to do some nails inspired by a tattoo that I saw on Instagram, I think it was.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
I don't have to give somebody know where I saw it. I'll find out where I found it from. Anyway.
Somebody must know what I've been doing.
Yeah, because I don't. So yeah, we're going to do that. Before we do artwork, we have these beautiful Christmas nails and winter nails that we did on Vanessa that we need to take off. So we're going to do a complete redesign. I have changed the shape slightly because Vanessa was a little bit incapacitated. She couldn't do a thing.
What shape were they?
They were like, was it square, but like you really curled them round.
They were the square, I think.
I couldn't pick anything up. Like she came around one day and was like, will you just save me please, because I can't do anything.
So we've made them a little bit more like a pipe kind of shape.
Pick things up off the table now.
Yeah, you can be fully functional now.
Yeah.
So with the electric file, I'm going to take off this design. So it's all gel polish. If you love these nails that we're taking off, you can always check the link and we'll put that in the description box if you want to have a little look at that. I'm sure by the time this video goes out it still will be winter if you want to learn these knitted nails. It definitely won't be Christmas. Hopefully you've already seen the Rudolph one. And hopefully you've had a fabulous Christmas. I can't tell you that I've had a fabulous Christmas because it's not quite Christmas yet.
Oh, it's got to be a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. We have the baubles here. You can see they're quite raised. And inside this one has these little beads. Now you'll hear a slight change in the bit as it hits.
I just felt
You feel it like? What do you feel like?
Enough.
Oh, some of those balls. This one is just gel. That'll file through quite easy.
It's snowing.
It is definitely snowing everywhere. So I'm going to prep the cuticle area as well. And I've got like a mini flame bit, I suppose people would call it. It's a cuticle bit. And we're just going to clear up this area of dead matter.
Why have you turned the thumb that way?
Because I need that angle.
Oh, right, okay. Just
Else I'll
like
be,
you were breaking it.
else I'll be on like that. I need to
She tries.
use this rotation and everything.
Like nobody can come and leave without an injury.
Just going to exfoliate around the cuticle area. So this is mainly touching the skin. Now I've done that, I'm going to use my 240 grit file. This is the one with the sort of greeny turquoisey centre. And I'm going to straighten these sides up because if I don't straighten the sides up, it will look ugly. The reason the sides aren't so straight is because when the nail grows, it sort of tapers down a little bit. So we're just straightening that up. Going to wipe over with gel residue wipe off solution just to remove any of those fine particles of dust that may have not come off, and also it'll clean that area at the back and it'll clean the entire nail. And then we can use our prep products. So we need the nail prep dehydrator. Dehydrate the natural nail that's exposed at the back. And then we're going to use the Ultra Bond Acid Primer just on the natural nail. Tiny bit is needed. Then I'm going to use Natural Beige because that's exactly the same colour that's already on there. Pop the bead on, take it to one side, take it to the other, so you're working from the centre out, and then we're going to bring the product down and attach it to the existing acrylic. Just going to even that out. The reason that we fill a nail extension is so we can keep the strength and also not add any extra pressure on that natural nail, and it also looks a little bit unsightly without it being filled, so it's very important to maintain your nail extensions. Without having it filled in, then you'll just lose the structure of the nail, and that is not good. They are probably the easiest fills I've had to do in a very long time.
Why?
They are easy because it's in the correct time frame, so like 3 weeks, and Vanessa has no lifting. It was really easy to take off the gel polish. There was not a lot of work in it. She just didn't need a massive amount of work because we've been looking after them, and yeah, it was just so much easier to do. Wasn't a massive amount of growth area, especially the lifting. If a product starts to lift through the client going like 5-6 weeks, then you have a bit of a nightmare to, you know, remove all that lifted product and fill it back in with more product, so it can become a bit of a hassle, to say the least. I'm gonna get a 180 grit file, and we're going to take off the edges. Taking off those sharp edges will eliminate the chance of me cutting Vanessa, hopefully.
I was waiting for the again at the end of that.
Yeah, again. Well, if you look at them, there's not a massive amount of filing that actually needs to be done. So you don't need an 80 grit file. We're going to use a 180 grit file, which is a lot softer. So we're rebalancing. We've still got the apex in the back third of the nail. It had jumped up to about here, so we've reinforced that. It's still in the back third of the nail. Right, I am going to buff this nail. So make all the nails nice and smooth. I'm going to wipe over it with gel residue wipe off solution. Oh, my finger's getting a little bit sore there. I've done too many nails.
Where is that on someone? It looks very strange from this
It's
angle.
on top of somebody's shoulder, which makes me think it's quite a long shoulder, that is. Or is it just really small?
I think it goes up the neck though.
Yeah.
And then obviously your shoulder.
Yeah. So it's quite here.
From a distance, that looked very odd.
Yeah, upside down it looks weird. It looks like that's the butt crack
It kind of looked like,
from this angle.
I don't know, like a part of an animal. Not the cat.
Yeah.
Like just the whole. Very strange.
Yeah. So anyway, so it was on Body Art Mag. And I don't know whose tattoo it is, but it's very nice. I just absolutely love it. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I can see that on a nail. And I love the shapes, these little bits of filigree, the curves. I think it's beautiful. So we're going to do this on a nail. We're going to put one side black though as well. One side's going to be fully black. And then this side, I have no idea what colour to do. So I am going to use this colour on the other side. Sheer Elegance black on the other side. Love it. We'll add a little bit of white just for like the shine on the eye and all that. Love it. And then on the other nails, we're going to use these shapes as our little bit of inspiration. So it kind of flows across the nails. So we're going to do the purple on this one.
I feel like you need to do some upside down on the middle finger once, so that when you like swear at someone because they've cut you up, they get the pretty finger the right way round.
That is very cool.
When are you going to do that before? You're just going to do like that?
You.
The other way around?
We're just going to do you, I think.
Right.
So I'm using the 3D brush to just pull down the excess. This will kind of help us get this straight line. The reason I'm doing this colour first and not the black is because the black will actually sharpen this up, because it will go over the top. The pigment's very, very high. Yeah, so I mean, I don't necessarily need to get this super perfect because the black will cover. Is that in the middle? Going to put Sheer Elegance on this nail as well, and then I'll put black on the other one. Right, because Vanessa was rudely laughing, that is not very straight, well, that very neat at the cuticle area. So we're just going to use this little brush and scoop that around to get that nice and neat. And you can breathe.
Thank you.
But not now, I'm doing the cuticle. Pop me that in the lamp. So I'm going to go over with a second coat of these colours.
Yeah,
Put that in. So I'm going to use the... Oh. I can't talk and do straight lines at the same time.
Okay, so we're going to use Serious Black.
Yeah, can you do the dialogue, please?
Yeah, so Kirsty's going to use Serious Black to fill in the other side of the nail, but she's not going to speak because she shakes when she speaks.
Yes.
And makes a mess.
Correct.
And now she's taking a detailing brush to get into the cuticle area because it's a little bit too difficult to do with the brush from the bottle. Is that right?
Yeah.
You've got to do a video with Adam as the voice.
Definitely.
If I do that, it's got to be the Big Brother voice.
Definitely. I'm going to take the liner brush, which is 03, and I'm going to use this to do my straight line. Pop me that in. We're going to do 2 coats of that colour. Right, I'm going to paint this one with the Ultra Matte top coat. I'm using matte because when I do my painting work, when I do a little body cat, I'm going to use acrylic paints and they will stick to the top coat really nice because it's matte and not shiny. We are going to do the rest of them shiny because I like a shiny as well. So we've got the Urban Graffiti top coat. This is a tack-free top coat. One nice even layer. Make sure you cap those edges. That will seal the jowl to the extension. Pop them in the lamp for me. So we're going to use some black acrylic paint. I'm going to water this down. Chin, top of head, a little bit of it. So you're doing this little marker. Yeah? And the rest is all going to fit in there. I don't know if it will, but we'll try. We will try. Right, I know I'm going to be regretting this and saying, whose idea was this? Mine. Vanessa needs to be very still.
Vanessa was trying not to breathe so much. Whilst also buying paper.
I touched it with the brush and made a dot. No, whatever. Here. Oh yeah, we might have to come a little smidge of lowy. Yeah.
You know, when you go out, you have a really big meal. I always have ice cream afterwards because I feel like it's just so much easier to eat. And I love ice cream.
Well, the Saturday we were at the caravan and we went for after we'd had lunch, we went for ice cream at this like really nice shop in Amble. They make all their own thing. And I had Turkish Delight ice cream.
Ooh.
It was amazing.
Was it?
It was like so amazing. And I said, oh, just one scoop, please. Honestly, the scoop was as big as this tub.
As big as your head.
Ridiculous. I'm not joking.
It's nice when you go somewhere where the one scoop's out. It's when they do one scoop and it's the tiniest scoop of ice cream you've ever seen. I'm like,
it wasn't even a scoop. She got this spatula, slammed it into the thing, scraped it off, and then just went onto the comb. It took me forever to eat it, but it was unbelievable.
when I used to do the ice cream at the wildlife park, their like scoop was really small and they did like it per scoop. When people asked for one, I just put like 1.5 in. I was like, that looks depressing. At least have some more ice cream with that. That's how I stopped being quite so scared of wasps.
What working there?
Yeah. It was outside, so we'd get wasps in the freezer, and obviously you've got to queue of people. You can't have wasps flying around in your thing where they can see the ice cream. We'll have to get them out.
So where you've got these kind of shaded parts, you want to water down your paint. So you can get that kind of shaded, tattoo-like effect. Damn, she's so fine. Right, we're going to put the tiniest amount of white. I need to seal that because I don't want to knock it or anything. What do you think?
Well, if we could see it, we'll
Sorry. I wish it was on my nail.
Oh, you wish everything was on your nail. You'd have 75 fingers.
I
right?
would, yeah. I would look a bit weird. So we're going to use those kind of patterns and do just a bit of a pattern on here. I'm just going to make it up as I go along. But we want to use those same patterns.
It looks a bit like a treble cloth.
Oh my god, it does.
The bottom went the other way.
Right, pop that in the lamp.
The eye looks cool.
Yeah, I love it. I do think it needs a small amount of bling. Just like a bit, because I'm going to use the tiny stone just here. I can just use the glue for that because it's so small. The glue will hold it on. And then we're going to put a bit of bling there, bit of bling there, bit of bling there. Yeah? Okay? Not like loads, just, you know, a bit of Acrylic gel. Let's move that around with gel residue, wipe off solution on the brush. Shiny top coat. Press the stone into the Acrylic gel. Pop my them in. So I'm going to finish off with some cuticle oil. And I think that design kind of makes a simple set look a little bit more spectacular.
That look very cool.
Meow.
I've never heard a cat call mimic before.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. A bit of a tattoo inspired look. Give it a go. Don't forget to hashtag us and also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I remember on Greenbank Road it had snowed and some idiot thought it was a good idea to get in their car and drive down the bank, and it was like a pinball machine off cars as it went down, and I was like, you silly man.
But it was breaking as well.
And he got like a BMW, like a fancy BMW.
really
He actually attempted to drive in the snow with a BMW.
In a BMW, yeah.
Casey thought it was a good idea to come and park on our street, which is a slight hill. It's enough of it's enough of a hill when she watched it, and she's just like, yeah, I'll just park here. It takes 10 seconds to walk from the main road that's a flat and clear of snow.
I did learn my lesson though.
You just got a different car, you didn't learn your lesson.
Got rid of the BMW.
Kirsty sat in the car while I dug her out of here.
Yeah, it snowed so bad. All the men from up the little lane were out, including Adam. Adam got no gloves on, nothing. I sat in the car with the heaters on. Well, they,
She's like,
they were digging
I'm just keeping the heaters running so that it helps melts the snow.
What are you messing with now? So tune into Faye. Sat there picking Sean.
Someone's got you tattooed on them.
Yeah.
My design's tattooed onto somebody
right,
somewhere.
With the filigree on that Vanessa designed. Tattooed. Yeah.
Because on that base on your tattoo, isn't that what you sent me?
Don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure this one.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure it's based on this one.
I'm not
Send
going
me
to
a
get
picture
that
of
out
the
because
drawing.
there's too many rolls there for public viewing.